All the work is done. All the boxes has been ticked. Come fight night, you only hear thunders coming from this fist. PKO boxing, 101 knockout.
We coming with violence. They want to shoot a man down. God give me his guidance.
Yeah, this is insane.
Spin it back. Oh boy. I get TP, me put TP for a change. In same sneakers, in same teams. Me a KT, now my crack. Really my niggas down the road, I was my rainy day. I don't like after a gunshot, I was all alone. Yeah, this I'm a trap, the waiting on my muscle. Vouchers in my dream when I sleep. My enemies are dying. Come and take a shot. Savage moves. Let's drop it. This rap life is forever. Timberland shoe. I serve how I like. And I know my brother. Savage moves. Let's drop it. This rap life is forever. Timberland shoe. I serve how I like. And I know my brother. My body carry addiction. Mama been calling, she miss me. It's bold written. Smoking causes cancer. That's when I me say, man a gangster. There is me liver. Stick a damn beer, see me to my mama jigga. She nyame siri, dana me muna. I spend it back before I spin it in. Ya cemetery, ya timidin. Name me gangi. I swear it's fucking deep. I hope you coming clean. I'm saying no, I can never forget. I'm saying no to stay strong.
All right, you're welcome back. You're still live here on GhOne TV and on the game. Well, so today promises to be quite interesting. You know, on a normal Monday, we bring you highlights and a host of them. But today, importantly, you remember something happened in Koforidua on the 7th of this month, right? Ambitious Tilapia was in the mix of things. Come the 10th also, we're going to be experiencing yet another blockbuster. If I say blockbuster, this time around, Legacy Rise Promotion is partnering with PKO and SP Sports Management or boxing promotion. Sometimes the thin line between a boxing promoter or a boxing promotion and a boxing syndicate is what we don't really get. They are here to tell us more about it. They are here to tell us about the partnership. I did tell you, I won't let the cat out of the bag yet. They will tell us all that they plan on doing with us today, and you'll be seeing more also that will be rolling out. We tell you when we're giving you the best, you expect the best here at EIB. All right, so I've got in the house Doc himself. Remember, so he will tell us his father played a key role in Ghana. He played something somewhere, and a host of them. But they organized the bout that happened inside Koforidua. It was SP Boxing Promotion. Good to have you, gentlemen, in the studio, Mr. Mankwa and Doc. Good to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I know Doc is a very shy person. He doesn't like to be talking. He doesn't like to do the talk that much. But today we're putting you on the spot. You talk a lot today.
He said he's going to talk a lot. Absolutely.
Talk a lot anyway.
Sure.
Now, just in case someone is watching us and wants to know more about the PKO. What is it all about, PKO Sport group of companies?
Okay, brilliant. Thanks ever so much for having us. I just want to make a slight correction. So on the 10th of April, it's actually a Legacy Rise show. We've actually just got our boxer featuring on your card.
Oh, your boxer
so
is
it's
on
not
the card?
Our boxer Prince Kamadin Mohammed will be fighting Ambitious Tilapia on the card.
Sure.
So it's the battle of the promotional companies. We want to get up a hand of them. But it's the entirely their show.
Good, great. So, I mean, someone wants to know what, PKO, SP Sports, what's it all about?
Right, okay. So PKO itself is my father's initials. My father's name is Peter Kwapna Osei.
Okay.
And just we do have a few companies within the family named after him. So I thought I'd do something a bit different to honor him as well. Most importantly, my dad actually sort of got me into the sports of boxing. I would wake up early in the morning to watch Azima Nelson with him and a few other boxing bouts as well. So I thought, there's nothing more fitting than in honouring my dad who passed away, I think it's about 5 years, not too long ago, on the 15th of January. So the PKO group of companies is basically a multifaceted organisation, and boxing is more or less spearheading the whole project. But then we do have within the PKO group of companies a promotional wing, which is the PKO Boxing Promotions. Then we've got the boxing management, which is the PKO Boxing Management Company, right? And then we've got other parts of the company. We've got Lord Edwards, which is our own sort of apparel brand. So we do manufacture boxing gloves, skipping ropes, gear. So majority of the outfits that you see the boxers wearing, the teams wearing are all Lord Edward brands. And we've got a fashion sort of catwalk coming up very soon at Ohana's, my best friend's restaurant in Osu on the 25th of April.
It's happening in Ghana.
Yes, so I will be inviting the both of you. Yeah, if you fancy doing a catwalk, you're more than welcome.
Okay. so we'll be in boxing apparel, catwalking, or what?
So it's a mixture. So we do gym clothing, bags, rucksacks. The boxes will come in with the pads, just to showcase all our products. And the objective is to put that on the market. They're very affordable to allow the general consensus to make purchases, and we'll do payment plans to help them as well. So that is the sort of upper wing of the company. Then we've got Animatic Frames, which is basically art and culture, which is just showcasing art and culture. Then we've got Azalea Academy, which is the one responsible for educating the boxers. So they learn sports, science, maths, English. They have all the resources, laptops, whatever have you as well. There's a few other bits about global solutions, that's engineering and architecture, which is the other side of things. But in a nutshell, this is just the synopsis of the organization.
Before we get to your CEO, you staged a bout in Koforidua. So how well is the company doing when it comes to boxing? How well is it doing?
I'll leave that for the public to
judge. No, it's your company. You have entered the ecosystem.
Right.
How is it going?
So far, so good.
So far.
It's challenging in certain parts, obviously the cultural differences. So I'm actually learning it's literally like my apprenticeship. I'm learning on the day as I go along. But so far, so very different to how things are done, obviously.
Do you think Ghanaians still love their boxing?
They do.
Because it was a boxing-loving country until it kind of twisted to football. How is it doing now? You think we still love it?
I think
what you did in Koforidua?
I think it's coming back. It's coming back. We are trying our best. We've got some fantastic other promoters out there. You've got Bishop Boxing Promotions owned by Dave. You've got Sharaf, Legacy Rise, Aborigines is coming up for show very soon, and so many other promoters trying their best. I think collectively we are doing well, and I think the more we sort of work in close harmony, we'll bring boxing to its forefront again. But credit to everybody else; they're all doing their job, and well done to them.
Awesome. Right. So let me come to Samuel. I mean, Samuel, congratulations on your appointment. You're not the CEO. So tell us, we want to find out what's the long-term plan, because sometimes we don't want it to be like a flutter to the seat, right? I mean, really, what's the long-term plan? What do you intend to do with most of the boxers, the promotions that we'll be seeing in the long term?
Okay, thank you very much. We have a long-term plan of the whole vision is to get a world champion again. Okay. You know, it takes a process to go do that. So it's something that we are working on to get the right boxers on board and put the strategic measures in place so that we'll get them a good fight to prepare them for the international bout. Because, you know, boxing have stages. You don't just jump from one and become a world champion. You need to go through the rankings before you get there. So that's what we are working on with the board.
And I mean, you believe on the 9th, on the 10th, your boxer, as he rightly said, I know he's a prolific boxer. He's not. He talks big also, and he's facing an ambitious Tilapia who also talks bigger. What should we expect on that night?
Oh, he's going to put up his best, and I believe with his performance now, it's a 50-50 fight, but I'm sure he's going to win the fight because he's training well, and Tilapia is also doing the same thing. But you know, boxing comes with its own style, which is going to happen in the night. So PKO is going to be at the top here. Sure.
Now, like Joel mentioned, let's just move there. Mentioned that we have a great news that from EIB Network in collaboration with your outfit. Tell us, what is it all about?
I mean, you guys are doing a tremendous job, and it makes sense. You know, the whole point of what we're trying to do is to elevate the brand, to be connected with some of the powerhouses in the country as well. So obviously, you know, being connected with your organization is an absolute pleasure, and the objective is just to showcase what we're doing as far as boxing is concerned, football is concerned, because of course it's not just boxing, and all that we're trying to bring to Ghana by way of sort of employment, empowering the youth, and most importantly, empowering women as well. So you see a lot of women with PKO boxing, and a lot of youthful sort of recruitment as well. So that is the objective, to, you know, get people to become entrepreneurs and business owners and partners through our training, nurturing, and development.
So what should you be the CEO of the company as well, and with this great collaboration with the EIB network, what should we look out for, especially our viewers? What should they look out for with this collaboration with the EIB network?
I think the collaboration is going to be great. We are putting some strategic things in place, which is going to be given to you guys as well, so that you also see we are working with the board, so we'll come back to you guys.
Awesome. But another thing also that most people will be looking out for, sometimes when they watch the talk going on grounds, tell me, really on grounds, what have you laid your hands on? Your ears are on ground, you know, you've heard what is going on with regards to boxing. You believe that promoting boxing in this country, because when it comes to promotion, we know you just don't organize it, you fund it also, and you make sure that what's your returns on investing, it's quite important that you get it back in your business, because your business, you're doing business. I mean, on grounds, what do you think is the main thing that you're going in there to change?
Thank you. I think most importantly, we're not currently, I mean, we are a business, of course, and the objective one day is to obviously, you know, make the pluses a lot more than the negatives. But as things stand now, we came into this business knowing very well that the first 12 months will be quite challenging, and we're bound to probably make losses, which we're quite happy to accept if that is what it takes to empower the young people in Ghana and to bring opportunities in boxing and sports. Some of the things that we've discussed is also having sort of documentary and series to showcase the lifestyle of these boxers, what got them into the boxing, and also showing the other side of boxing, which is basically it's a very technical sport, and you've got to be disciplined to box. So we feel as though we can bring it to the grassroots, to the layman, to the young people, market women selling things. It's a good sport to have. So we've sort of refurbished Second South's gym, and we're still in the process of just making it better anyway, but it is in a much better condition than it was before. And the objective is to hold workshops and classes there, headed by Coach Darko, who's the gym director, to bring people in for workshops, boxing sessions, and also have the tutors from Azalea Academy, one of our main sponsors, to tutor them, give them educational resources, all free, to help empower the youth, for them to understand that boxing isn't necessarily just for the college or school dropout, and that you can actually go into it to learn the discipline for the betterment of your life in the future, a better future, so to speak.
Now, we've been talking about boxing, and boxing looks like it's the main thing that the PKO do, but other sports are also there in Ghana. Here we don't only do boxing. Have you been doing any other sports aside boxing?
Yes, I'm not sure if you sort of keep a close eye on our sort of social media handles or stuff online anyway, but we've recently just signed, I believe, 4 young footballers. And the objective is to support them, get them into the right clubs, give them relevant training all around, and then obviously, hopefully, you'll give them opportunities for them to develop and obviously play for bigger clubs out of Europe. I believe Samuel's currently speaking to a couple of athletes as well, including a young female who's probably one of the best in the country as well. So we have an open arm policy, and I suppose we are currently on the ground walking our way eventually through the different disciplines. So we're currently sort of crawling, we're going to walk, run, eventually we'll start flying, and we want to fly through all the disciplines and give it the best that we can do.
Currently, you being the new CEO for this particular PKO group of companies, we're talking about boxing, we're talking football, we're talking all the other sports, but how are you going to help the women in the industry? Because many a times we see most bouts staged between men. We hardly see the women fight. Maybe it's on a low key. We journalists will see, others wouldn't see. What will you do about that?
She wants to go gender.
Yeah, especially I need to fight for my gender. So I need to fight for them.
Right?
Already, so we had a female bout on it. You know, there are not many. They are now understanding the sports that they can also become boxers and also footballers.
They are there. Sometimes it's just investors and other corporate bodies who are not investing in them. But they are there.
Oh yeah, they are there, but they are not much as the men.
Sure.
Yeah,
Men,
yeah.
exactly.
So like even football, still small. They are still building. So that's how it is. But we are getting a lot of them on board. So yeah.
So the women, we should stay tuned.
Yeah,
We've got something great
something
coming
better is
for
coming. Yeah.
So my women in sports should,
Yeah, and
PKO.
if I could just add to that as well, charity begins at home. So you'd realize that our staffing ratio is essentially 50-50.
Yeah.
So let's get that right first, get a balance with the team itself.
Definitely.
Then we can figure out how we help people out. If you can sort it out in-house, you got no prayer. You can't sort it out there. So we will look after your agenda, don't worry.
I love that.
Anyway, I mean, before we move away, or before we let you go, do you school in Ghana?
Yes.
Where?
Kufrodia Sectec and Kufrodia Technical University.
Okay, so she's saying because that's my former school.
Oh, wow.
So you didn't school in Ghana, right?
I did a little bit, but
Where?
it was
A little bit.
Achimoto school.
We went to Achimota.
Motown.
Please, she also. Anyway, we have.
But just before, okay, you talk.
So we have. I mean, whilst you were in Motown, I don't know whether it was a year or two you spent there. We're having an alumni games coming up just to relive those memories.
Yeah.
We're bringing all the old. Students together to have a fun games. I mean, it's happening on the 28th. But just tell me, whilst you were in school, what are some of the funnest memories you have whilst you were in Achimota?
The teachers are strict.
Okay.
You get punished for anything you do wrong. Yeah, but I think people were very receptive and very nice anyway. Lugard House was my house.
Okay.
Well, I can say that now because my dad's passed away, but I think I used to get visits pretty much every single day. Yeah, but it was fun. It was fun, and
Did you have a guy name? A nickname?
My nickname is actually my name, so everyone calls me Pipi.
Oh, Pipi.
But it's from Papa because my name's Edward Papa say.
Oh,
so
okay.
it is my name anyway. But most people call me Pipi or Eddie, or Eddie Pipi, both of them anyway. But yeah,
Can you sing the anthem?
No.
You can't remember.
You can't remember.
but sure you'll be there on the 28th, right? I mean, for the games.
This month?
Yes, this
Yes,
month.
28.
This month.
Just 12 days
Don't worry, we'll
ahead.
talk about it. I'm sure maybe you have.
Yeah.
You are lost.
Yeah,
You are lost. But we'll talk about
I've
that.
heard you talking about the other day.
Sure.
But with your
Sure,
foundation, just
Right.
before you go,
Okay, good.
since you are in Ghana and you're doing this here, I want to know the impact that you want to leave in communities and the outreach that you're having. What impact do you want to leave or create in the communities?
Yeah, I think it's just all about just looking out for people. The objective of the foundation initially, we started off, I think, we've been to an orphanage, we've helped out quite a bit. We've been to Pantine Hospital.
Yeah.
We've helped out as well. We've got an agreement with them to do a bi-monthly visit. So the last time I gave them a bit of cash and a lot of shopping. I've reached, the director reached out to me and I think they're in need of laptops because we had a tour around the premises and the HR department could do a few laptops. So we're currently getting things together to obviously send over to them. And then we've got the restoring of the Legends Hope campaign as well, where we look after the retired boxers. I believe we've already sorted out Nanaya
Sure.
and giving him stipends for the rest of his life. We've also done the same thing for DK Poison as well. And we've appointed them both, the board, to help pass on the knowledge to sort of the young and up and coming ones as well. So I think the objective is just to reach out. We've got a school uniform campaign coming up very soon where we're going to be visiting every single region, giving out a certain amount to the less privileged and then setting up like a credit system to show that the Ghanaian community can be trusted in giving to them in advance and then allowing them to pay over a long period of time to help empower the community anyway. So we are still thinking and brainstorming, but we want to give, but that's the least we could do, and that's what my dad and my mum taught me. So.
But with
That's
the CEO,
awesome.
have you thought of maybe staging about in Pantang or Asylum.
Please, they won't allow. You can't stage about.
They need to watch. It is not them. It's not the inmates.
Don't go there.
That's it. Or you want to fight an inmate?
Don't go there.
For them to watch. You know, people take stuff to in someone prison.
No, but you can't
other
stage.
for them to
So
also
per experience,
feel-
you can't go stage about inside.
yeah.
That's the point. That's what I'm saying.
No,
It's-
they are not
exactly. They are not.
Nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
We are planning on doing it across the regions. But
for them to also have
Yeah,
a feel.
have the
Because
feeling,
people
yeah.
do it with the inmates in the prisons. For
Yeah.
them to also feel part of us.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good idea.
sure.
Yes, we-
Anyway, I mean, before we let you go, you went to Koforidua Sectec.
Yeah.
Before Koforidua Technical.
Yeah.
So you remember Sectec more? Which house were you in?
Eh.
House 4.
House 4, Kwabi.
Yeah.
They are the bad boys. Don't worry, I know them. I was
know,
in
I
house
can
4,
sing the Accra
room
anthem.
7. Yes, I was in room 7, house 4. That's if you are
Five.
there. So you remember Johnson, right?
Sure.
If you went to a
Johnson-
school and you can't remember a mate
worry.
that they miss one coho.
When other schools want to interject when you are talking, they know why they do that. Johnson was a huge anaconda or whatever it is inside our Togo. I've never seen that Johnson before. But here, if you don't go to the class and you are lurking around, you meet Johnson. It's a farce. Whether it's a fallacy, whether it was true, I don't know.
But can you sing your anthem?
Oh, I
Because
can sing us. You can
Accra,
sing the anthem,
Accra.
right?
You know, our next student.
Please, we will sing our school anthem.
We also
Let's
sing
start.
Motown anthem.
He doesn't remember, so who are you
I'll
singing?
help him.
So we'll sing the Koforidua anthem. You enjoy our school anthem.
Please.
Let me start.
Let's hear you.
Okay. In Mary Mama,
Hey.
arise and shine. In Mary Mama,
Come on.
arise and shine. Education service is a motto which we so much dearly cherish. In Mary Mama, arise and shine.
It's so simple.
In Mary Mama, arise and shine. Educate for service is a motto which we so much dearly cherish.
Give it up for Joel. Give it up for
love,
Joel.
unity,
It's
and
okay, we know.
godly fear. We shall always. Please, if you
I
have
would
a
have
chimota,
helped
play
him
it for
sing
them.
that of Achimota.
Play it
Do you
for
have
them.
Achimota play?
Let's see whether
They're like,
they can really sing it.
Mothers hours, day by
Please,
day,
give us
we
the
went
Achimota
far
song.
As the years go night and by, the loyalty.
They are giving it to you. So sing
all the
along.
airways, there's an Ashantis, all the Zemas and the crown.
Please.
Make us school.
Is it true?
It's true. And then they have one from Gabanga
They
to
are singing
Accra,
for- they are
from
playing
Rio
it for
to
you.
Teta. Sing it, Achimota.
You can't remember. Why do you
That's
want
my
to worry?
producer.
Anyway.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, she remember. I'm sure Achimota, everybody can remember that part. The rest, I don't know where it's today. But I mean, thank you so much for coming.
thank you.
Any last words you want to share before you go?
Not really, but I think I just want to leave off obviously making you aware that I will be stepping back from the day-to-day running of the activities as the CEO. I'll still be the chairman. I will be involved,
Okay.
but from a distance, so to speak.
Exactly.
So. Mr. Samuel Majedanko is obviously now taking over as the CEO of PKO Group of Companies.
Awesome.
So literally across the whole board, and he's making some structural changes, and it's already looking very impressive. So I just want to extend my gratitude to Mr. Samuel, and also to all the boxing fraternities out there as well, the promoters, the boxers doing a great job. Let's keep pushing the sports of boxing to a better place, because we have all the competent people in Ghana to do so. So well done to everyone, and thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, it's a great legacy you put out there. I'm sure your dad, wherever he is, will really be proud of you. Giving back to your country is quite important, and to show up our past glory. You know, boxing happens to be one of the second most loved sports in this country. When it comes to the Olympic Games also, they've hauled in several laurels for the country. But hey, let's see. There's Olympic Games coming, there's Youth Olympics coming. Let's see whether PKO, Sports Promotion, and SP also can help us get more talents. And thank you so much for coming. For Mama, we'll talk behind the scenes.
Sure.
But you have to be there. Anyway, thank you so much for coming. Exactly. So we're taking the